Right, so I'm going to turn this off, switch it over to this battery. This battery is at 50 volts and is therefore pretty much completely discharged. So, can't get any closer than that. Well, it's 50 volts anyway. So now I've disconnected the photo panels. Turn this off. Turn the battery on. Turn everything back on. Now the battery is charging. Well, that's some considerable kilowattage, I should think. So we're going to measure that, however long it takes to actually put it through the, well, send it to the phone app. Usually it can take up to 5 minutes, and that's what it's doing at the moment. So the house load is about 300 watts, 300 to 400 watts. And as soon as it updates the app, I'll show you again. And here we are. So it's charging at 1.58 kilowatts. Hopefully, I don't even know. I'm no videographer, me. So it's charging at 1.58 kilowatts. So it should take about 3 hours plus to charge this battery. So we're just going to wait. I think you'd agree that a 5 kilowatt hour battery charging at 1.58 kilowatts should indeed take 3 hours ish. If it took 3 hours and it only took even 4 kilowatts out, 4 kilowatt hours, I'd be happy. But now it's up to 63%, it says. 52.6 volts from 50 already. Now you can tell from the fan, it's dropped its charge rate. Now it's gone back up. It's not the house. It's not the load from the house. This is all I've got is a fridge, freezer, and a freezer. So it's not changing. The app only updates, like I said, every 5 minutes, so I can't show you any changes on the app. It's so slow. Oh bugger. Just start that. this is set to SUB at the moment. So because there's no solar, it's using the utility to supply everything, and then the battery. So the battery being flat, it's being charged. And to do the second half of the test, I'm going to change it over to SBU, solar battery utility. So that then, because there's no solar, it'll go straight to battery and discharge the battery. Then switch to utility when the battery is discharged. Which, if it does what it did the last 3 times, then it won't take long. So now it's showing 100% battery, 57.2 volts. So we're now going to go to the second part of the test. So let's say that's 10 minutes. Well, let's give it the benefit of the counter, can't we? Let's just scan this. Definitely full. And it's full on there at 100%. So let's just say it's 15 minutes, just for the sake of being generous. So we now need to get a load. What the hell I've done with it. Well, all I can do is put the oven on when we switch it over. So, what I'm going to do, it's on SUB, and we want it on SBU. SBU. So now the battery's providing the load for the house, and when it's flat it should switch back to mains. So I've put in it's dropped already, I don't know if you can see, but it's dropped to 2 bars already. And like I say, this won't update for however long it decides it's going to take, 5 minutes or so. Hopefully we can see the clock and the timer from when I belatedly put it on. So, the loads I've got this lights around. put some lights and extractor fans on. That's another extractor fan. So it's showing a load of 265 watts. This is what the app's showing at the moment. But the bars on the battery have gone down to 1. Now it's updated, so it's showing a 460 watt load, 38% battery at 50.1 volts. So it ain't going to be long before it switches back to mains with luck. So it's only half a kilowatt load. It hasn't lasted long so far. Still showing the same 450 or 460 watt load, 38% battery state of charge and 50.1 battery voltage. So if we measure that, it's usually accurate. Now it's decided it's, I can't get any closer, but it's 49.3. It's beeping. It's set to actually switch back at 48 volts, which I think was pretty reasonable. So that's actually reading 50.1 volts and 38%. Well, the percent's obviously wrong, but it's near just under 50 according to the meter. Don't want to put anything more powerful of a load on it. So just instantly change it then. Once again. $49.2. Actually see that. I'm going to put another load on it. Alright, so it's switched over now. And that's that, so probably only another 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's just call it 10 minutes. So that's the end of the test, because it's gone back to charging the battery, because it's gone flat and then changed over to mains bypass. So that time was about 10 minutes. So now I'm going to change it back to what it was, which is SUB, solar utility battery. Cut the battery off, and I'll change it over in due course. So the way I've worked this out last few times is actual discharge time 10 minutes. To calculate the battery capacity, I'll say 5 kilowatt hours. A discharge rate of 0.5 kilowatts should give us 10 hours to discharge. A 5 kilowatt hour battery, 0.5 should be 10 hours, and it actually took 10 minutes. So that's 1/60th. And then when we charged it, it's a 5 kilowatt hour battery at 1.5 kilowatts, which we, near enough, it was 1.5 kilowatts charging rate. Should have taken like 3 hours charge, and the actual charge time is 15 minutes. So 3 hours should have taken at 1.5 kilowatts, it took 15 minutes, and that was from 50 volts, remember. And then discharging 5 kilowatts, well, obviously it hasn't got 5 kilowatts of charge in it, but at 500 watts or 0.5 kilowatts it should have taken 10 hours to discharge at that rate, and it took 10 minutes. So there's your clock, there's the timer time, but less, maybe 5 minutes. I was late starting it. So that's that.